everyone hear me?
Yes.
As a current employee of West Contra Costa Unified School District, I have gone to school sites and talked to members about their concerns. They tell me that the current leadership has made promises that they haven't kept. Members complain that they have called the office to grieve, but they have heard from the leadership that's not what the district said. As UTR president, I will go to the schools to represent members. I will want to know what's happening at the school site and not just rely on what the district says. I will work to protect members' rights. Putting you back into UTR is not a slogan, it's a promise. Our slate will be a leadership that will work effortlessly to get UTR members a contract for better working conditions, like secondary class size, pay comparable to surrounding districts, and we are knowledgeable concerning special education issues. A frustrated member asked me to ask you if you're satisfied with the last contract. If not, then vote Stephanie Baker, President, Tiffany Neal, Treasurer, CTA State Council Representative, Aisha Benham, Secretary, CTA State Council Representative, and Mark Armstrong, Special Service Director. Thank you.
Can you guys hear me if I leave it?
No.
No? It's okay. Really far. Can you guys hear me from here?
Hardly.
Harley? From here?
That's better, yeah.
All right. First of all, I would like to thank everyone who's here. I want to thank everyone who has been at my side, supporting me through this process. I know it has not been easy. Finally, I would like to thank the other candidates who are doing this with me because they really believe in the power of teachers. The last 2 weeks, I have spent most of my time talking about the charter issue. I understand why it is so important because it is incredibly personal. I have heard so many stories about the long-lasting effects the closing of schools to the community can do. I experienced it the last year at our school, seeing our numbers go down and even teachers leave. I share the same view as many of you share. A few people have challenged my motivation of running for this office and serve you. To those people, I also want to thank, because I know you wouldn't be saying those things if you didn't feel so strongly about such a personal issue. I truly believe in unions and have a personal story I have not shared with many people except for very recently. My grandfather was leader of a union in Mexico City for 40 years. In 1988, in a demonstration with his union, he was shot and killed. I grew up hearing stories of his struggles, successes, and standing up for what he believed in. That's the kind of leader I would like to be. I want to lead by example and spread a new voice in our union of solidarity, respect, and change. I want to ensure adequate teacher support, increase community outreach, grow our membership and the way we engage one another, and finally, increase our political action. I hope that in collaboration with all of you, with a new vision for our union, positive values, and motivation, we can really make this happen. Abraham Lincoln said, "If a house is divided against itself, that house will not be able to stand." Together, let's strive for unity. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I am Tyrone Weems, and I'm asking for your vote for UTR president. I know that with knowledge, experience, training, and passion, I can help UTR. From 12 years as a classroom teacher to being a site rep, to being elementary school director, being on various CTA committees, UTR committees, and now being your vice president, I have taken the time to watch, listen, and learn. I know the ropes. I've attended many regional, state CTA conferences, training, and other professional development opportunities where I have increased my knowledge about unions, finance, teacher support, member engagement, political action, and community outreach. My dedication to our amazing communities can be seen from my work with local Head Start programs on early literacy and school success, to my partnership with Richmond Community Centers as I serve, and half-price books, to serve as the chairperson of the Richmond Library Commission, as well as serving on the board of YesFamilies.org, which has sent over 3,000 West Contra Costa Unified School District children to summer camp to learn valuable skills that will help their future. I am 100% committed to our students and to our union. I am eager and motivated because there is always work to be done. We still have a long way to go. I know that when we work together, we will be better and the best we can be. My vision for UTR is to help everyone else see just how great teachers and schools here in our community are. If I'm elected president, I will continue to fight for our neighborhood schools, work to improve them, and show the importance of investing in them. I will strive to have more community outreach, partnering with local organizations, parent involvement, and communication with families. I will promise to show camaraderie, loyalty, and cooperation towards everyone in our union and towards our goals. Above all else, I will show and...
Thank you for your speech.
Union brothers and sisters, my name is Kristen Jones, and I'm ready to be your president. I got my start in union work about 2009 when I took bold action to keep Lake Elementary School open. Teachers, parents, and I took a bold stand. Hundreds of parents joined me, and we walked out in the middle of a meeting, leaving just Bruce Harder and a handful of principals behind. The next day, Charles Ramsey, the former school board member found $1 million to keep Lake open. But enough of the old stories. We have a new story to tell, and that story has everything to do with you and me and us, how we're going to move forward strong, united. We have a lot of obstacles to overcome, but a lot of opportunities as well. There are opportunities to increase our union's engagement with the community and with local politics. It's time to think big. I can say that I've done a lot of big thinking. It was my idea to have that rally back in December where about 400 or 500 teachers and parents showed up in the streets. When the district saw our power, our teacher power, they hurried up and got back to the table and offered a better deal. It was also my vision to have a series of teach-ins on the impact of charter schools on public education. Again, I led the way on what is probably the most pressing issue in public education right now. The 12% increase we got is good, but we left $24 million on the table. We also gave back, and I was an advocate on the e-board for no givebacks. I heard you when you said smaller class size in secondary, and I wrote a motion directing the bargaining team to bargain for class size caps. I wrote a motion for bilingual stipends for classroom teachers and special education teachers. As your president, I will stand up for you. I will defend you and the contract. I won't be afraid to initiate new ideas. For example, healthcare. I think Chevron needs to be a better neighbor, to put its money where its mouth is, and shell out some money for teacher healthcare. I want Rep Council to be fun again. Hey, I want Rep Council to be fun again. Woo-hoo! Vote for Kristen Jones, President. Thank you.